So we're here looking at our new boat, checking out a couple things, what we need to get as far as safety equipment goes. See if this will get off the sawhorse here.
Did you get the wood cord?
Well, I just put it underneath there to help lift it up in case it's not long enough. I don't know if it's long enough to get it off the...
Do you have to get it off the sawhorse?
No, but the sawhorse isn't, there's quite a bit of weight on there. Oh, that's it. That's as far as it'll go. We'll get the guys to give me a hand tomorrow. Let me see here.
Do you need a real ladder?
No, this is a very nice ladder. Yep, looks pretty good in there. Got new batteries, put those in.
Where it's a couple years old originally or something?
Yeah, they were old. One was dead. They're there. I also upgraded. We went from Group 27s to Group 31 AGMs. Gives us longer power, more power. Yep. Nice. Man, this boat is clean. Jeez. There's a little bit of stuff in here, but a little bit of water. No big deal. So I guess this could be used as a little cutting board. I would kind of make a mess, but let's see what's all in here. Got some life preservers. We got fenders. We got a dive flag. So we got rope. Oh, there's even a tickle stick in here. We got an emergency kit.
Where's that?
That's why I'm looking. Expiration date 17.
Oh, let's see.
And 2017.
Wow.
Hey, Russell. All right, so we need new flares and everything. The thing is, you always got to figure out what to do with the old ones. Maybe I could take them to the Coast Guard station. Maybe they take them or something. Don't really want to do that when you're out on the water, because if somebody sees it...
Then they think there's an emergency.
I'm not sure what this is for. We got a little medical kit.
Oh, how old is that?
I don't know, but it's in perfect shape.
Yeah, but 2017 to today with the heat is probably not a medical kit you want.
I don't know. It looks good to me. We'll leave it in there. All right, so flares. We need to get a flare kit. Look at all that storage we got. Wow.
That's storage?
Yep, all storage. Where's the cushion? Where did all the cushions end up at? Yep. Here they are. Okay. I was going to look in here anyways. Okay, so we've got 6 rod holders here that go through here. Here's where you put in your fresh water. Here's the live well. Or you could double up as a cooler, I guess. This is a big old cooler or fish box. It's got a drain in it. That's pretty nice. And then we've got the anchor locker, which if you pulled the anchor out of there, you could also put some ice in there because it's got a drain. So that's kind of nice. Let's go down here and see what's in here. Cubby hole, yep, all nice and clean. Need to get just cleaned out a little bit, but it's nice. It's got a drain here too. Mm-hmm. Got access to the back of the helm. There's even a light in here. 1 or 2 here. Well, 1 there. You could put 2 there and 2 here. What do you guys think? We have to figure out a couple things. Needs new... Just got a radio. I don't know where the speaker's at. Well, there's a speaker. And there's a speaker. So I guess we got 2 speakers. This must be the shower.
Today we thought we'd come and do a little bit more of a thorough take a look-see.
Yeah.
And try and get some plans for parts, right?
Yep.
You want it all the way to the edge, or?
No, that's good.
Okay.
So there must have been, at some point in time, because see these snaps? There must have been some kind of thing. Yeah, or wind thing or something. That's the bleed the steering. Oh, so here, let's total this up. So we've got 6 rod holders here, 2 back here, and then we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 there, and we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 there. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Oh, babe, I'm going to have to buy some more fishing rods.
Yeah.
I don't have enough.
Yeah.
I got more holes than I have rods. No, that's okay. I'm just kidding.
Well, where are you going to put your cutting board to cut your fish at?
Yeah, we might have to put a thing in the gunnel because it goes into a rod holder. I got my measurements. If I took this out and took this out, cut 1 hole here, cut 1 hole here, and we could put 2 12s up here. I think we might even be able to put 2 16s up here if we really wanted to.
It'd be pretty tight because you're like at 33 or something.
Yeah, it's too tight.
But maybe a 16 and a 12?
Yeah, if you wanted to. We'll probably have to take like this out.
Well, you would take that out anyways, wouldn't we?
Yeah, you'd take this out, and you could definitely fit 2 12s in here as long as there's room in the back, which it looks like there is. You're right. We could probably put a 16. I would put like the 12 here and put the 16 here because the steering wheel's here. I see the freshwater washdown. Is there a saltwater washdown? This whole front thing has cushions that cover it too.
And those are all in the...
Yeah, they're all in there. I think they are. We'll have to make sure.
Yeah, for sure.
Should we do that real quick?
Okay.
And then we've got this piece that goes there.
You can take a nap up there.
Yep, it's Carrie Ann's napping spot. Might be a little sunny.
But maybe we can tie something from the top here. And
Yes, we can rig. Yes, we could rig something up for you.
Where's the air conditioning?
You gotta get a bigger boat than this, baby. All right, so we got all the cushions.
Should we leave them out?
Yeah.
Down so that
Yeah, I'm gonna let them drain. I'm gonna leave them right here.
Yeah, how'd they get all wet?
I don't know. They sometimes get water in them. Culprit. Oh, it's wet. All right. The only thing we need is flares, and then we could use the boat.
We don't need fishing poles?
Well, I have fishing poles. They're at the house. So I got a couple questions for you. Please let me know what your thoughts are on this. We bought the whaler. We have the polar. Polar Monday is getting picked up and getting the top side is going to get all buffed out, and then we're going to sell it. So this is going to be an awesome boat for somebody. It's going to be super fast and fun. As far as electrical, wiring, everything's brand new. We got a brand new DEC Yamaha 200 here. It's got digital steering, digital throttle, everything. It's all brand new. We got a jack plate for it, and the trailer's been totally rebuilt. So we're going to take this and put it on here when we're done getting the top detailed, and then we're going to sell it with the 200 on it. The reason why I'm not taking the 200 and putting it on a whaler is because all the controls, the rigging is already installed in this boat. It wouldn't quite fit, I don't think, right on the whaler, so we're not going to worry about that. So that's my question. Put this on here, and then what we're talking about doing, we already talked to our friend Joe. We haven't come to any terms, and we don't necessarily have to do this right now because this engine's just fine. Just needs a good wax, buff and wax. I might have Sale do that for me.
Yeah, how many hours?
78 hours on this 150.
How old is it?
2014.
2014, 10 years old, 78
Yep.
hours.
What we might do eventually depends on what Joe offers us for a trade-in for this, because we'd take this off, take all the rigging that goes with it, put either a 225 or a 250 on here.
So you said that the only thing we needed was a flare. I think we need to replace that part that you told me about the other day.
Yeah, hang on. Let me turn the battery on. All right, so the tilt trim does work, but I did order one part, and I'll show you why. This is the tilt trim assembly, but you see this motor, that's the electric motor portion of it. It's really sketchy looking. We have a new one on order. It'll come in and it's just 2 screws here and here, but this thing is like rotted out. So we'll get that changed out and we'll drain the fluid out while we're at it. Nothing's leaking though, that's good.
So it sounds like we just need to have that motor.
Electric
our
motor.
Flare kit.
Yep, and then we could go.
Bags with some food.
Yep, and drinks.
Water or iced tea. Oh, iced coffee. Can't forget that one.
So it does have a built-in cooler, so we really wouldn't need a cooler.
But then we have to bring ice if you don't bring your own cooler.
The one thing I did see on the new Dauntless is up here where they put the big fish box. They now have built-in seat back recliners, so you can put them up and you could sit up there with your legs stretched out. They don't have that on ours. Another option that we don't have, we could probably do, is you can cut a hole in the back of this seat helm station. You can cut a hole in there and you can put a cooler on a slider so you can slide it in and out. But we already have 2 coolers. I don't foresee needing to do that. We could even get a small Yeti cooler and put it underneath the helm seat if we wanted to keep food in there. All right, well, it's Sunday morning. I'm gonna head back to the house. Trailer tires look good. They're like,
We need some air.
yeah, this one might. It could be because of the way it's riding too. It's tipped up a little bit because of the sawhorse, but. So flares.
Fish cutting station.
Yep, I put a couple in our basket. If I didn't have this big Volvo IPS job starting on Monday, I would probably go out this week with the boat. Maybe take you along if you behave. I'm talking to my wife, by the way. Okay, let's go fishing. We're almost ready. You wouldn't believe what happened. It's embarrassing to me for some reason. I don't know why. This guy, a captain, who came running down the dock, and then he's waiting for me because I was talking to a client, and I'm like, I got done with the client, and I'm like, hey, yes, sir, what can I do for you? He's like, Matt, my name's Jeremy, and my owners and I put the YouTube on the TV, and we just run your videos continuously. And I'm like, what? He's like, yeah, we love you guys and all your shenanigans and working on boats, and we learned so much from you guys. He said it was just a pleasure to meet me. It made me feel good, and he was all excited. You guys blow me away sometimes. It's happening more and more where people are tracking us down and finding us, and it's like, I'm just a normal guy. I'm not looking for fame or fortune, and it shocks me a little bit sometimes that people know who I am just by looking at me.
Are you turning red?
Yeah, maybe a little bit. He's a 1,600 ton rated captain, and he can get that insurance, which is a big deal for us because we're always looking for it and nobody down here has it. But he's willing to travel, and he said he's had the insurance before. He just has to make a phone call to get it turned on. So if I need a move captain that's highly qualified and has a great reputation, his name's Jeremy. You guys can contact me and I'll pass on his information if you ever need anybody. It's Saturday morning. You see I am wearing my uniform. This is what it looks like when you get a call from one of the major resort managers here in Key West and they're begging you to come down. What's up, Dan? The roofing contractor's there and it's a $2 million contract and their diesel generator's not running. Yeah, and you're like, oh, it's a diesel generator, but it's not on a boat. No, it's not on a boat, but they're desperate, so they called me. And so I am loading up, even though I didn't want to, but my buddy...
You say desperate, but I bet you were the first call.
Yeah, probably. Just because of the relationship, I'm going to go down there even though I don't want to. And I'm ditching my wife because we have contractors at the house right now. We're having our kitchen cabinets all sanded and painted. Good luck, baby. Sorry. Yay, I'm getting out of the paint project. Okay. All right. So I'll bring you guys along with me and I'll take as much video as I can. So here we are down here at the Galleon Marina. You can see they got this big thing going on, big roofing project. We had this diesel generator, couldn't get it to start. So they called me down here. We already talked about this a little bit earlier. It's going to be loud in here. I put in a fuel lift pump, electric 12 volt, and it seems to be working. Seem to be having an air problem with their fuel delivery. Maybe I got it fixed. I'm going to let that run for a minute and then I'm going to disconnect the 12 volt lift pump and find out. I should probably put that air filter back on there. So like I said, I just disconnected the lift pump and now I'm going to let it run for a few minutes and make sure it stays running. If it stays running, we're all good. The guys just showed up with, I don't know, 20 gallons of diesel fuel. We're going to get that put in that tank and then we're going to start this bad boy back up and see if it'll run without that lift pump. A little bit of a dog and pony show getting the diesel fuel. We had not a lot of options down here in Key West, so we had to go to A&B dock and get it off the marine dock. So let's keep our fingers crossed. Do some air conditioning work, some refrigeration work. I may have the guys start that oil change today. We'll see how far we get and we'll go from there. Other news, we had to... She's always telling me what to do. On other news, this was a $15,000 air conditioning unit, actually water chiller, that was installed on a client's boat. We did it less than a year ago. It now has no refrigerant in it. So I have to box this up and freight it up to the company, and they are going to take a look at it. How much do you think this box right here cost? So water chiller for air conditioning on a boat. Let me know. It's a Frigomar. It's made in Italy. I got good news. We got the generator running. So the roofing crew's back in business and the Galleon general manager is happy. I'll give you a real quick recap. I found some loose fittings. I think they ran it out of fuel at some point in time and they were monkeying around with it. Didn't tighten fittings back up right. Did find an O-ring that pinched on one of the filters, so I fixed that. And then I installed that 12 volt DC lift pump. I did get paid time and a half, but still, you know, it's Saturday. But I'm heading home and hopefully no more calls. I'm pretty sure my wife will tell me no more calls. Back to getting the contractors rolling at my house now. Thanks for watching. Thanks for the thumbs up, the comments. We love the comments. I just went through and answered a whole bunch of questions and I got some great ideas from you guys about how to do things or trying different ways of doing things, and I really appreciate that. Sometimes when I'm looking at it, I just get focused on one thing. Well, you guys are looking at it from all different angles and it really can help expand my knowledge and scope of my view of things. So appreciate that. Thumbs up. Thanks, guys. See ya.